Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, 5 minutes left. I'm Dario Diana, Channel Account Manager with aircall. And what is aircall? We really believe that aircall is one of the best CCaaS solution in the market because we are really helping a lot of businesses to work remotely, especially now with the pandemic. You can imagine we helped a lot of businesses to move their teams from their offices to their homes. Our catchline to describe aircall is the phone system for modern business. And it's really because we are helping teams succeed and scale using a voice solution that is easy to use and seamlessly connects with all your favorite business tools. So I would like to describe it as really like contact center, light solution for customer-centric teams. But just to give you a little bit of background about us, we are 100% software, 100% cloud-based. So we don't deploy any physical phones, any hardware, desk phones. That's not us. It's all in the soft client. It's a software that can be downloaded on Mac or PC or on mobile with Android, or also with our web RTC that's embedded in the browser. But just to give you a little bit of history about us, we were founded in Paris, France, so European company, as you probably got it from my accent. Yeah, we expanded over Europe in Spain, UK, Germany, and then in 2017 we opened our office in New York City. As of today, we actually just marked the 500 employee global. We have teams in North America, Europe, APAC, and headquarters in Paris, New York, Madrid, and Sydney. We have more than 8,000 customers around the world in more than 100 countries. And we are making about 1 million calls on our platform, so we total like more than 1 billion calls on our platform so far. But why are companies choosing aircall? And there are 4 main reasons. It's the fact that you can get started easily, and it's easy to set up and manage. We have a beautiful and intuitive user interface for both admins and agents. It integrates with your CRM, help desk, and all the business tools that companies might need. And reliability, which is a big deal for us. So at the very core, we like to keep it simple, right? Because there is no hardware needed. We have a simple and beautiful user interface for admins and agents, as I said. In less than 5 minutes, literally, you can have a team up and running. It's accessible from anywhere. You can add numbers or users or change IVR routing rules at any time. And for global companies, you can create a local phone number in more than 100 countries instantly. But one of the key factors about us is that we are built around integrations. We focus on a voice solution. Yes, we have also SMS capability built in the software, but really, then we provide all the integrations that businesses might need. As of today, we have more than 70 pre-built integrations from sales solutions such as Salesforce, for example, or HubSpot, or customer support tools such as Zendesk, e-commerce tools such as Shopify, as you can see on this slide. But we keep adding integration pretty much every month. We have on our roadmap 100 pre-built integration by the end of this year. All these pre-built integration, they need very little setup. They're pretty much a plug and play. You can literally have like 20 agents connected to their CRM and have them up and running in a matter of minutes, 20 minutes. Also, to keep in mind is that we have an open API. So if, for example, a business has their own custom CRM, most likely we can integrate with that if it has a connection. I quickly mentioned reliability, but that's really important to us because we have a very reliable service over any broadband connection. We have 8 data centers geographically displaced around the world. We have 2 in North America, 2 in Europe, 1 in Japan, 1 in Singapore, 1 in Australia, and 1 in South America. And we have multiple leading voice carriers with dynamic switching to avoid disruption. So our uptime is 99.99% plus. And because there is no hardware needed, no maintenance required. Also, we are built on AWS, so therefore we have a very, very redundant service, and we make sure we provide an excellent quality of the call. We also provide secure recordings, encrypted data, and as of today, we are GDPR and HIPAA compliant. Here are some of the customers we work with. Although we don't really focus on a specific vertical, we go from on-demand businesses such as Uber, e-commerce clients such as Untuckit, but really we work in many different verticals. I would say the one we work the most, e-commerce clients, retail clients, insurance companies, healthcare a lot. Think about like dental office, medical office, and yeah, here are some customer stories. So really, like, we facilitate the customer. We really help businesses to have like a speedy deployment, and then we provide all the metrics, analytics that businesses need in order to be really more productive. But before we recap, I really would like to show you a quick video about our solution so you can kind of understand a bit better.
Welcome. Thanks for your interest in aircall. Aircall is an 100% cloud-based phone system for businesses. Aircall connects with tools like Salesforce, HubSpot, and Zendesk, so sales and support teams can work more efficiently and provide a world-class service to their customers. In this video, I'll walk you through an overview of the Aircall phone and admin dashboard. Let's jump in. Once you've downloaded the Aircall phone app, all you need is a headset plugged into your computer and you can start making calls. You can also use Aircall on the go with our mobile apps for iOS and Android. As you can see here, the Aircall app is very sleek and easy to use. As a user, you can be associated with multiple phone numbers. Here is your direct line, but you can also make and receive calls from your main office line or your UK phone number. Let's see what it looks like when I receive an incoming call. As you can see, Olivia is calling my direct line, but if she was calling one of the other numbers I'm associated with, it would show that here to give me some context for the call. Since Aircall is integrated with our CRM, in this case Salesforce, I can also see caller insights, such as the name of the contact owner. There is advanced phone functionality built right into the app, with buttons to mute and hold, and a keypad to dial extensions. To help manage calls collaboratively, you can transfer this call to another team, another colleague, or an external phone number. In this case here, let's transfer the call to the French team. You can transfer that call directly, or you can also search for one of your colleagues by name. In this case, I searched for my colleague Andre. You can see that he's available, and you can either transfer directly or speak to him first before transferring the call. You could also transfer to an external phone number simply by typing that phone number right here. Additionally, here is where you could start a conference call, or you can even start a second call here. You can choose to record all your calls, and you can give your agents the ability to pause or resume call recordings while they're on the phone. Here, you have the ability to take notes during the call, which automatically sync to your CRM at the end of the conversation. You also have custom tags. This is really useful for managers because it can help you track the productivity of your team. You have the option to create the tags you require. Now, I'll end the call, and you'll see that the details are automatically logged in my CRM, in this case Salesforce. We know that every minute counts, so Aircall helps users save time on every call. On any web page, the Aircall Chrome extension can automatically read any valid phone number. You simply click to dial. Using Aircall's Power Dialer feature, sales reps can quickly compile a list of numbers and begin a calling session in just one click. Now, I'll show you how you can use the Aircall dashboard to easily set up numbers, manage teams, connect integrations, and track your call metrics. The first screen you'll see is a general overview of your account activity. On the left side, you'll find the main menu, which will allow you to navigate through your aircall dashboard. This menu is divided into 5 sections: numbers, team, calls and stats, integrations, and account. In less than 5 minutes, you can have your team up and running. In the numbers section, you can create phone numbers from all over the world. Also, if you wish to use your current number, you can easily port it over to aircall. Let's go ahead and create a number. First, we'll choose between a classic number or an IVR. IVR stands for Interactive Voice Response. It's basically a virtual assistant that gives callers the option to, for example, press 1 if you'd like to speak with sales, and press 2 if you'd like to speak with support. Let's start with a classic number. We'll choose the location. Let's take the UK. And we'll pick London. And chooser will use the number. Name the number. That's it. Here, you can create and manage teams. This allows you to group team members by their shared skills like language or technical specialty, for example. To add a teammate or a team, you simply type the first name and the last name. You decide if you want that person to be an admin, and that's it. Easy. Let's take a look at the incoming call flow for our support team. If someone rings the support line, it will ring this team first. This team includes 5 members, and the call will ring each available agent simultaneously for 3 minutes. You can choose different ring rules if you'd like, such as round robin. If none of those agents are available to take the call, it will then cascade to the second team, and so on. The call flow can include a mix of teams and individuals. You can easily add a user or a team and move them around using drag and drop. It's flexible and easy to make changes and customize to your business. For example, you can edit the voice message to keep callers informed even when you're unable to answer. To do this, you can use text-to-speech, selecting the language and the accent you prefer, or you upload an MP3 file to customize your voice message experience. You can also set business hours with a different flow when your business is closed. Jumping over to the calls and stats page, this is where you'll get insights into all your call activity. It starts here with an overview, and then you can view a breakdown of missed calls. Most systems will simply tell you how many calls you missed, but we actually break down the reasons why your calls are being missed, really helping you to provide a better customer experience and make better business decisions. And then you have a quick scoreboard of who's making the most calls and the average talk time per person. Next, I'll show you a high-level overview of our more advanced analytics. This is where you'd go to run reports, using filters like user, team, phone line, and date range to drill down into specifics. And then you'll end up with a nice detailed graph with all the metrics that you need. You can also export all this call data in the form of a CSV file to break down all the raw details. But also, through our open API, you can push this data to business intelligence tools like Looker, Periscope, and Tableau. So those are analytics from a historical standpoint. Something that's really powerful is our live activity feed, where you can see all the call activity happening in real time. It starts with SLA scores, longest, and average wait time. Then, it displays a live view of the incoming and outgoing call activity. You can see here, for instance, that my colleague is currently on a call. And as a manager, I can actually join that call to listen in or coach them. If I click on coach, I can listen into this call. I can either do that in incognito mode or in a mode where I can whisper to my rep. This is extremely helpful for training and onboarding to make sure best practices are being followed as you scale your team. Aircall is easy to set up and intuitive for users, and it's also simple to connect Aircall with your essential business tools. The Aircall app marketplace is a leading app ecosystem for voice, with dozens of available integrations ranging from sales and support technologies to data management and payment platforms. And this is how you manage integrations. Here, you connect your Aircall numbers. It means that anytime you make or take a call with these numbers, it will be logged in Salesforce, HubSpot, Pipedrive, or Zendesk. And it will be exactly the same if you take a call from your mobile. Thank you. You're now ready to use Aircall and make better conversations.
This gives you an idea of how easy to use, intuitive it is, our solution really. So going back to the presentation, if we have to summarize what Aircall is, we like to describe it with 3 S's. That stands for simplicity, because we have a very easy to use, very intuitive interface. Speed, because we can get a call center up and running, connected, 20 agents connected with their CRM, really, in a matter of 20 minutes. and scale, because we can provide a solution for a customer that has as little as 3 seats, but we can scale up to 3,000 seats if needed. What is our sweet spot? Between 10 and 300 users. So we really provide a great solution for the SMB market. We spoke about the verticals and really the use cases. Sales team with a lot of outbound calls, operations, customer support teams with a lot of inbound calls. When it comes to pricing, we have a very simple structure, very transparent, that we have it also on our website. And we provide the essential license for $30 per user per month, and the professional license for $50 per user per month. The difference between the two is that, for example, the professional license has Salesforce integration, which is our most complex integration. All the other integration will fall in the essential plan. Live call monitoring and training. The power dialer is also part of the professional plan. Recordings are kept 1 year in the essential license and unlimited on the professional license. What do we charge for other than this? Any additional phone line is priced $6 per month. The first line is included. And then usage for US and Canada is also included. Only thing which we charge is toll-free inbound minutes at 3 cents a minute. Then, really important to keep in mind is that all fees are included. There are no setup costs, no implementation costs. This is really important to keep in mind because, with some other suppliers I've seen that it goes up to 50% of the actual cost of the license, those setup fees and implementation costs. So, as of today, we are really considered one of the most cost-efficient solutions in the market when it comes to CCaaS. A few things that I want to mention as well. I don't know if you ever came across the Verizon Contact Center Hub. Well, that's actually our software behind it. So we are powering their contact center solution. That gives you an idea of how robust our solution is. And for you partners, we actually have a SPIF program going on for up to 7x MRR. So bring us an opportunity, we'll make sure that we close it for you. And really, if you have a customer that is looking for a very easy to use with a speedy deployment that can scale and cost efficient solution, then keep aircall top of mind. Thank you very much.